Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. I'm Nuria. In this video I'm going to teach you how to use a CSS position property to position an HTML element across the web page. Let's dive in. I have a flex box with 6 elements. So I want to use different CSS position properties and show you how they behave. Now with CSS position property you can take elements. You can move them within the parent container or outside the parent using on which value you have chosen. Now let's say for this one position, I'll set the position to absolute, and here position relative. Now you can see that item 3, it has been positioned absolute. It is moved from its original position and it's placed in the beginning, while the relative, it still stays on the same. Now you can use the margin properties to move them across. Let's say top here 50% and then left 0, left 50%. The same here. Now you can see the difference between the two, that the item 3 is no longer part of the parent container. It's completely removed. Its place has been replaced. But item 4, since its value is relative, its place has not been taken by any of the elements. So the difference between the two is this one is no longer part of the parent container, but this one it's moving relative to the parent, and so the other elements do not take its place when it is relative. Now I want to show you, for example, you want to give it some width here 100%, and let's set this value to bottom 0 and the left also 0. Same here. Okay, let's set the width for that one as well. Now you can see the difference. The relative, since now the bottom element, the bottom value is 0, it's not moved out of the container like the absolute. The absolute is no longer part of the flex box. It's been completely removed, so you can move it across the page. But the relative is relative to the container, to the parent container. So you can see it has expanded and has taken a larger space because it's now 100% width. But this one is been moved, pushed down to the bottom. So you can see that you can make a good footer using absolute position. Okay, now let us compare what happens between absolute and fixed, the difference. Okay, run this one. Now you can see the two elements are on top of each other. The difference between absolute and fixed is that fixed, when you scroll, it doesn't move. So both of them you have been able to turn them into a footer, but fixed gives you a footer that does not move when the user scrolls. So if you have some element, let's say background element or background image or a footer or some kind of information that you don't want the user to lose sight of it as they are scrolling up or down, you can use the fixed property. So by setting the position to fixed property, you can keep that information displayed. Alright, so absolute and fixed are almost the same, only difference that fixed doesn't move. Next, let's see sticky and relative. Okay, now you can see that the sticky and relative almost they are similar. They are almost similar. Both of them has expanded within the container. We can change these values and see the difference between them. So bottom, I want to use this one, top 50%. You can see both of them, we have been able to move them. Their space is not taken by the other elements, so sticky and relative are almost the same. And even though we have given them the same top value and left value, you can see there is a slight difference between the two. This is for the sticky. The sticky has gone to the bottom of the container, but this one is slightly above. So you can see that the sticky and relative are closely the same, and absolute and fixed are almost the same. Now static is a default. We have seen relative and sticky, they are almost similar. We have seen that fixed and absolute are almost similar with the differences maintained. If you found this video tutorial helpful, for more click on subscribe, like and share. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.